spirit inspired people, it's Imani here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first video on this channel, because I have launched 2 channels today. This is Sew Spirit and Style, which will be all about my love for sewing, DIY fashion and all of that stuff. But my other channel, Spirit and Style, is all about fashion, natural hair, beauty and lifestyle topics. So if you're interested in all of that kind of stuff, please go to that channel and subscribe. I'll put a link in the description bar below. So for this video, I'm going to be reviewing the McCall's M7084 pattern shirt dress, and I made view B and view D. I might put a better picture on after this. I'm wearing a view D, and Aquile is wearing view B. Yes, my dress form has a name. Her name is Aquile. And for you fellow Ghanaians out there, you know that Aquile is the name that we give to twin girls, and that's in honor of my grandma, who is a twin and also a fashionista. I learnt my sense of fashion from my mum. She learned it from my grandma. She loves fashion. She loves African print fabrics. She has hundreds of them. She could open up a shop with the amount of fabrics that she has. And even still, when you call her, because she's in Ghana, when you call her and you ask her, Grandma, what do you want? The first thing that she asks for is, please send me some fabric. And the funny thing is, hardly do I ever send her fabric, but before I know it, she's sent me fabric. And most of the fabric stash that I have is from her. She's amazing. Love you, Grandma. But I digress. This is just a quick review of this pattern. Overall, I think it's a great pattern. I love this dress, especially the one that I'm wearing, view D. You can see it there. It's a easy pattern if you know what you're doing. I definitely wouldn't recommend it for beginners, not because there's difficulty in it, but because of the many pattern pieces. I think view B had 15 pieces and this view D had about 18 pattern pieces to cut. And if you're like me, who likes to trace out the pattern before I start cutting, it can be quite a long process. It did take me a while. It didn't help that my buttonhole stitch on my sewing machine had decided to go on a break, on a holiday. It's not working, so actually I had to hand stitch my buttonholes, which was a new thing for me. Never done it before. It was my husband actually that gave me the idea to hand stitch them. He used to do it for his grandmother, who used to sew garments, children's clothes actually, when he was younger. Yes, there's a lot of fashion in my family, a lot of people that know how to sew. I will do a seamstress tag at some point to let you know how I got into sewing and why I enjoy it so much and what I enjoy about it. There is a related blog post on my blog, and I've also put some full-length shots at the end of this video. But what I've got next is actually a tutorial that I did of me making view B. Now, it's not a detailed tutorial. It's more of a step-by-step of how I made the dress. Please excuse the camera quality. I hadn't brought this camera, so the quality of the video in the next part is not as good, but it still hopefully will be helpful to somebody who wants to make this dress. Hope you enjoy it. Here it is. So I counted 15 pattern pieces: bodice side front, the bodice front, bodice side back, bodice back, front band for your buttonholes and buttons, collar band, sleeves, skirt front, skirt side front, skirt back, and pockets. So first you want to apply fusible interfacing to the wrong side of one of each of the front band and one of the collar band pieces. Sew the bodice front and bodice side front pieces along the princess seam. and then sew the bodice back and side back pieces together. Now you can sew the front and back pieces together at the shoulder and the side seams. For the skirt, sew the skirt front and skirt side front pieces. Don't sew the middle section because that's the opening to your dress. Unlike the back skirt pieces, sew all the pieces together. You should have 3 seams altogether. Then sew one piece of your pocket to each of the side of the back skirt and also to the front skirt pieces. Place the back and the front together and sew the pockets plus the side seams of the back and front. Once you've done that, and on both sides you can attach the bodice to the skirt at the waist. And now to the front band, you want to press the seam on the long edge of the interface piece, then attach right sides together to the other front band piece. You will do this process twice, but I'm just showing you the one band. Then fold the 2 seams you've created so it looks like this and trim them down to 3/8 of an inch. All the seams for this pattern are 5/8. So now that your seams are trimmed, fold the band so it looks like this with one raw edge, which you will use to attach the front band to the dress at the front opening. So pin it all together and sew. Then I turn the band and slip stitched in place. Now to the collar band, again press the seam of the interface band at the neck edge and then trim it down to 3/8 of an inch. Sew the collar pieces together on the side, leaving the neck edge open and trim the excess. Pin the band to the neck of the dress, making sure to clip the curves. That makes it easier to sew. So after that I slip stitched the opening of the band and it gave me a nice neat finish. And now we're going to prepare the sleeves, stitch the side seams together, and then we're going to finish the cuffs off first. So fold the lower edge and baste it down. Now stitch very close to the hemline of the cuff. And fold again. Pin the fold to secure, and then you're going to stitch very close to the edge of the sleeve again. So showing you on my finished sleeve, when you turn it the right way out, you should have a really neat cuff like this. Then all you have to do is pin the sleeve to the armhole and sew. So what I didn't record was finishing the hem of the dress and sewing by hand those buttonholes and attaching these lovely buttons to the front band. And here's the final look. It was a really comfortable fit for me, really easy to wear. And in the end, I think the print for this dress worked out well, even though trying to match the patterns on this dress was really hard. But I found the pattern matching with view D on this African print dress was a lot easier. I like the fact that it had a longer sleeve and the button detail on the cuff was really nice as well. I will put close-ups of the cuffs on my blog post, so do go and have a look at that. I preferred this look on me a lot better. I like the circular skirt, so I could twirl around just like this. Overall, I really enjoyed making this dress. It was a long process, mainly because of the many pattern pieces and the fact that my buttonhole stitch wasn't working on my machine, but I think the results are great. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did. I enjoyed making it and I'm looking forward to making many more. Thank you for watching. Have a great week. Take those spirit-inspired actions and do it in style.